Panthers coming in at 3-2 on the year. 63 points to the last BN Sports broadcast against UMass. 55 against Arkansas Pine Bluff. And it's going to be taken at the 2-yard line. And it's a nice run back all the way up to the 41-yard line.
Able to run the football.
Very quickly now, up tempo. They're at 38%, which is the 8th best in the league. And Maxwell picks up the first down, 4 touchdowns. Second down, and Shundarius Phillips gets his first carry. He's inside the 35, down to about the 32-yard line. And Brett, more on that. Scott Schaefer and all the injuries he had to deal with. Morgan near side, and it's going to be short of the first down. The ball is complete to C.J. Wharton, sophomore out of Booker T. Washington High School. He is 3 for 4 on the year. Certainly has enough leg, and he drills it through. Patrick Smith, that was his 24th catch of the season. He's been red hot the last 3 or 4 games. Stockstill tucks it and runs. He's all the way up to the midfield stripe. Finally brought down by Olin Cusham, a 3rd and 4. And Stockstill won't make it. And they're going to have to punt this one away. It's too far to try for the field goal, unless they go for it on 4th down, of course.
Yep.
Morgan gets rid of it, and they're going to have a first down. There's number 1, Maurice Alexander with his 12th catch. The 3rd down for Morgan. This one's 3rd and 7 this time. Flips it out. Wharton's going to pick up the first down and then some. Wharton, 40, 30. Finally knocked out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Darrell Randolph, the 5th-year senior out of Pensacola, making the stop at the 16. Alexander again, he's tripped up. Great defensive play. Busting through that time is Jamal Jones, the 5th-year senior from Dallas, Texas. Still picked up the victory on the road. Morgan flips it out, far side. Wharton puts his head down, gets inside the 10-yard line. 4th and 2 at the 9-yard line. Alexander in motion. They come back the other way. And they're not going to make it. They're going to turn it over on downs. They had been 7 of 8, 88%, number 2 in conference play as far as converting 4th downs. The ball carrier was Shundarius Phillips. Get healthy. This is a 3rd and 10 from the 8. Stockstill somehow gets out of the pocket, somehow gets out of there, gets over the 20-yard line, and it's going to move the chains for the first down. The backup to his son. That's how much he thinks of his son and his quarterback play. Stockstill right on the sideline. It's Patrick Smith with the catch, and they're going to call it complete, so it's going to move the chains. So nice effort by Smith. So another first quarter with no points for the Blue Raiders. Near side, nice. Right on the money at the midfield stripe, and it's complete to Patrick Smith again. Quarterback's off to a good start as far as percentage. There's a cutback, and it's going to be good for the first down. Tavares Thomas, the big bulky running back, former linebacker, picks up the first down.
Opportunity as well so far this season, so this could be a good night for everybody to learn Asher's name.
Oh, this one's almost picked off. Boy, played beautiful by Dames. That's going to be Rashard Dames, the twin brother of Richard Dames, behind McSorley of Penn State. Asher wanted to throw the football. He's smothered shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll go down as a sack for FIU. Might have just gotten his first sack. 3rd and 7. Nice run. He might have moved the chains. He's going to be close. It's going to be a yard shy. Well, they've already picked up a 3rd and short. Now it's going to be 4th and 1. And the big guy, Thomas, picks up the first down. It's a 3rd and 10 at the 23-yard line. He's got 4 wideouts. Comes near side looking for Anderson. Anderson has it, and he is dropped. Had to get to about the 13.
A few guys miss right there, getting a couple extra yards.
Here's the pitch. Thomas cuts it back. Thomas.
Pinball on his way into the end zone.
Tavares Thomas had a receiving touchdown at Marshall. Torn labrums. Can't imagine coming up to hit somebody from that safety spot. Big third down play now over the middle. It's caught at the 40-yard line. What a nice play by Bryce Singleton. He was expected to be limited because of an injury. Picks up 14 and the first down. The type that you hope the play is going to work, and you know the play is going to work. And right now he's looking like that quarterback that knows it's going to work. Singleton again inside the 45-yard line. Maxwell in the backfield. Morgan wants to go down the middle. And this one is caught. And that's going to be Darius Scott with his first catch. Kind of a forgotten man from last year.
Nominal as well. He ended up getting a pick against Marshall last week.
Another fourth down play. Unsuccessful last time. This time it's going to be successful. Playing that Mike linebacker. This one's complete. It's going to go for 6.
Mike right there, baby. 5 weeks, 6 weeks into the season. Wow, has he grown.
This is Ty Lee of the midfield stripe, pushed out of bounds about the 45-yard line. The way they came back against Marshall. This one's going to be complete over the middle inside the 25-yard line.
One linebacker in the box, and it was just one-on-one.
Shiflett picks up 22. O'Hara, no place to go. He's smothered. Shy of the line of scrimmage. Definitely a run, but goes down as a sack, or at least it should. Curtis in on the play. Inside a minute now, 49 seconds to go. O'Hara scans the field, fires, and this one's knocked out of bounds. And there's going to be a penalty flag, and it's going to go against Emmanuel Lubin. It looked like it was a pretty clean play from this vantage point.
Scoring red zone team. They're about 69% on the touchdowns. They're 11 for 16 while they're in the red zone.
O'Hara inside the 5, and he dives forward for the touchdown. So Asher O'Hara, the backup quarterback, goes 11. Right now Morgan with just 25 seconds to work with. Morgan fires, and nice diving catch at the midfield stripe. That's Austin Maloney. There's no way he was going to catch that ball, but Randolph made sure, wasn't quite sure, so he tackled him. Wow, he got a lot of leg.
Wow.
And he's got the 3 points.
He's talking about, this is my house right now. It's my house.
Redshirt sophomore from Booker T. Washington with a career high, and that's going to be the final play of the first half. 3rd down and 1 at the 34. Thomas puts his head down. Forward progress should give him the first down. The sidelines with his dad. O'Hara tucks it again, and he hurdles the guy. Boy, he hurdles Stanley Thomas Oliver. 7 of 9, converting those 3rd downs. O'Hara, why not? He's going to try to run, but this time he's going down. Nowhere to go. Big number 99 is there. The offensive coordinator getting things done here in Miami. Butch was saying 95% of his team coming back next year. This is intended for Alexander. Good coverage. Alexander almost came down with the football. That's Moffitt. In the first half, he's averaging about 45, a little over 45. He gets off a good one all the way back inside the 35-yard line. It's going to be Ty Lee. Lee turns the corner. Ty Lee still on his feet out of bounds at about the 45 of FIU. There goes Lee in motion. And it's going to be Anderson weaving his way through, still on his feet, 30. And he's down to the 25-yard line.
And obviously you saw them two get split right there for a nice big gain.
Anderson picks up 18. Now they go upstairs, and a nice diving stab inside the 5-yard line. And Ty Lee pulls it in. There's a pitch. Anderson racked up at about the 4-yard line. Oxtel pulls in all the marquee, all the headlines. Thomas gets to the edge. He runs pretty well for a 245-pound back. He's in for the touchdown. 17 for him. Blankenship had 14, half a sack. Harris had 12 tackles, a sack. 2.5 tackles for loss, and Brooks had 11 tackles, 2 sacks, and 2.5 tackles for loss. Wow, number 4 coming up quickly. O.J. Johnson from the cornerback spot. Carries for 33 yards on the ground. That's it so far. Morgan. Penalty flag drops. O.J. Johnson said, no, I got my hand in there. Receivers, ball placed at the 45-yard line. Brooks showing blitz. Here he comes. Here goes Price instead, the opposite way. Devontae Price inside the 40-yard line, and he's finally tripped up by DQ Thomas. They had hoped for as the Panthers put together another sustained drive. Morgan steps up nicely, and he wisely throws it away.
I think he might have thrown that thing a little too late, and it might have been a little too aggressive. A big difference maker on that defensive ball.
Here goes Alexander. Little reverse, and it's going to be Darius Scott. It fooled nobody that time. Here comes the rush. And Morgan's going down. DQ Thomas making the initial contact, and Khalil Brooks there to finish him off. Gallows from 49. He's already been good from 50+ here tonight. Strong leg. Hits the upright and bounces off, so he misses that one. You know, FIU had only been up 5 sacks.
Sage Lewis looping over top, trying to make the tackle.
Little pitch to Thomas. Had to pick up just a couple of yards, but coming up quickly. Nice job there by number 5, Edwin Freeman. 15 minutes. Twin receivers to the bottom. That's Alexander in motion now. They fake it to Alexander, and they keep it on the ground nonetheless. Our Heisman list. You and I differ on one player, I think. 6 to 35th, a jump of 61 spots. Now they're getting healthy too. This is Maloney. Maloney catches it at the 45-yard line. And of course, the operative word there is if they score. This one's complete at the 35. It's Bryce Singleton again.
Got nice one-on-one coverage. Ends up screening off the defender.
Another 4th down call. Penalty flags all over the place. Morgan at 6'4", 213 picks up the 1st down, but 3rd and 7. Ball at the 27. Here comes the heavy rush. Morgan gets rid of it. Phillips stays on his feet nicely, avoids a nice open field tackle, and it looks like he's going to be just shy of that marker.
And he's going with the right side to show some skin. Put that uniform together tonight, fellas.
And it's working for him. The penalty flag dropped, though. The kick is called good from 45. 3 times he's thrown for 5 touchdowns in a ball game, but he's out with a high ankle. But to O'Hara's credit, he's going to be a little bit sore tomorrow, but he's got his team in the lead. The defensive coordinator at FIU. This is West, Terrell West, his first carry, his 27th carry of the season.
Yeah, I noticed something different about that ball carrier right there. He rock and rolling the safeties, making Blankenship go back.
Nice pocket presence, and Maloney has it this time for the 1st down over the 30-yard line to the 32 as we go inside 6 minutes now. A little bubble screen, and it's going to be a 1st down and then some. All the way to the 40-yard line. It's Bryce Singleton, the sophomore from Hilton Head, South Carolina. 3 this time. There's some running room to the outside. Wow. Inside the 25-yard line, another 1st down, and there's some physical football being played down there. Now Morgan's got him down at the 23-yard line now. The Bowling Green transfer. Can he pull it off? Over the middle. Touchdown! 3:55 to go. C.J. Wharton. And Morgan has himself a 300-yard game, but now hoping to push this lead to 3 with a 2-point conversion. Alexander wants to throw it. Wisely comes back the other way, and he's got it. He was looking for Morgan. Wisely pulled it down because Morgan was covered. And And Alexander, the former quarterback, comes back the other way for the 2-point conversion to Gator.
Salter was one of my impact players, and I was looking for him to have a big night tonight.
O'Hara has to run. Does a good job of doing it, and he gets a first down over the 35, up close to the 40-yard line at about the 39. So O'Hara with 82 yards rushing, 86 yards rushing, I should say. They got another first down. This one's complete. That's Gatlin Casey. Mentioned that Middle Tennessee has yet to have a 100-yard rusher. Number 10, he's got 86 yards on 20 carries, and he gets rid of it just in the nick of time.
Right now, for everybody out there, you could feel the rumbling going on in the stadium from the fans. They're excited.
Well, the backup quarterback had some happy feet that time. For Cruz Holt. Good blocking this time. They leave the pocket, and well, nice effort by Gatlin Casey, but it couldn't come up with it. It's going to be 4th down. 4th down, this could be the game for O'Hara and company. Over the middle, has this man, it's Ty Lee, inside the 20-yard line. He's dropped at the 15, and we still have 1:23 to go. 4th down play, they pick up 28. O'Hara, just anything. Trying to set up, well, possibly, no, look, he was at the hash mark. O'Hara swings it out. And it's dropped by Ty Lee. Good call. 40 seconds to go. It's 3rd and 11.
Seems like they're going to go for it.
O'Hara fires. Picked off. That's the ball game right there. Picked off by Olin Cushion III, a junior from Miami. Yeah, as a matter of fact, he mentioned during the meeting yesterday, if we could become full-time employees at the school, we'll have them again at Western Kentucky coming up in a few weeks.
Well, you better tell Butch to break out his checkbook for me, because I'm not cheap.